Hey, you guys. It's Gen X Lounge. Welcome back to the bi-weekly podcast where we discuss the pop culture of today and look back at the pop culture yesterday. But mostly, we just shoot the shit. This is episode 62. I am Brian, and with me tonight, we have not him, but him. Bolo.
Hey, how we doing, folks?
What's going on? That would actually be a good edit that song when the saxophone goes down it. If we could get it to go Bolo,
that would be fantastic.
I know. We have an audio guy that could probably do it. Speaking of audio guys, Dutch is here.
What's going on, guys?
Howdy.
And Quinn is not with us. He is under the weather, but coming off the bench, the sixth man of the year. David is here.
Yeah, I am the creature that is back from the Black Lagoon, I guess. Yeah, it's like everybody has like an upbeat sort of like happy intro, and I got this like monstrous intro. But you know what? It's all good. I like it.
It works, bro. It works.
It does work.
You're a monstrous presence.
Yes. Yeah. Nice to be back with you guys.
It's nice to see you, man. It's been a while.
Glad to have you.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
We did a coffee and kaiju last time, but I was not prepared to send you a link through Facebook. So
I know, and I really wanted to be on that one because I am all about Rodan, and I'm just bummed that I didn't get to do it. But that's okay. We're gonna do one soon, and I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna say this on the air. Like we on Collect All Monsters, the show that I've been involved with for the last 5 years plus. We're down a member. John Ruffin is no longer part of the crew. Everything's fine. He's just got way too many commitments, and he didn't feel like he could, put his all into being present. So instead of getting a new permanent member, what we're going to do is we're going to have guest co-hosts each month. So all of you are more than welcome at some point to come on as a guest co-host for the whole show and do basically exactly what we do. Our collector's moment, our show it and tell, all that's fun stuff. So, so keep that in mind. And we'd love to have all of you guys as a guest. Bolo, you got to bone up on your kaiju stuff.
I will have to do just that.
And then, stay away from the, what is your gig? What's your Batman, right? Batman's is your jam?
Is my jam.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Put Batman on the back burner and put on front and center, and then but the other two guys, absolutely, we'd love to have you.
I've been waiting for years to be invited on Collect All Monsters, so this is
the time is now. And when we have a music centric episode, John, for sure, I will be contacting you. Okay,
cool.
Outstanding.
All right. Anyway, enough about that.
Thank you so much.
Oh, of course.
Everybody, anything new with anybody else? It's been. April's, like I was saying, it's only April 1st, but like just looking for like stuff to talk about in April is like, like, I don't know, man. There's just not a lot of big movies that come out generally in April. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's probably some amazing movie that came out in 1987 that I've forgotten about that Dutch will text me after the show. Like, you idiot. Don't you remember that Jaws 2 came out? You fool.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Captain America: The Winter Soldier come out in April of 2014?
It did. And I think next episode we're going to talk about that one. But I'm talking more like 70s, 80s, 90s ish.
That and not Civil War?
Civil War is April. I mean, May.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah. But we will have two back-to-back Captain America movies to talk about in back-to-back months. I love me some Captain America.
King Kong 76 has the
December. I have a note for that one. That's December.
Yeah, that's awesome. I remember very much going to see that in the movie theater with my family.
Listen, I love that movie. I don't care. I defend it. I love it.
I like it a lot. I'm not going to go as far as to say I love it, but I like it a lot. And this is going to come as a shock. I saw the 76 Kong before I ever saw the 33 Kong. dude.
Oh wow.
Dude, I was gonna just say that. That was the first solo Kong movie I ever saw.
Me too. Oh, of course, I'd seen King Kong Escapes and King Kong versus Godzilla, but
That's so crazy.
and the Rankin Bass King Kong cartoon. But I never saw the 1933 classic until I guess it must have been the same year, because then I would like sought it out. But back then, you remember, we couldn't just pop in a VHS.
Yeah,
or
scour the
stream,
TV
because
guide.
it didn't exist yet. And scour the TV guide, and thankfully we had the East Coast, so we had the WOR Channel 9 holiday specials,
right.
King Kong, Mighty Joe Young, and Son of Kong. So that's where I got my taste of that. So
It was weird. Like I remember, and I might have mentioned this at one time. I remember the Disney Channel of all things used to play, for whatever reason, would play King Kong 33 and Godzilla Raids Again back to back. And I never understood. I never understood why.
Yeah, it's a weird
either.
combo. I have a note. Yeah, I have a note for that one to make sure that we don't miss it in December. I also have a note for August. There's also an 40th anniversary in August that I am super stoked about. Dutch, can you guess what it might be?
August.
It's a horror
40
movie.
years, 40 years, August.
Yep.
1986. Trying to think of what the hell. Take me back, 1986.
Jeopardy theme, but I don't.
I don't.
It's not the. It's not the Blob remake, is it?
Oh, when did the Blob remake come? It is not the Blob remake.
I feel like we might have already talked about that though in an episode.
No, we've never talked about the Blob remake.
Oh, well, okay.
The Blob is 88. The Blob is 88.
I'm feeling really.
You're close. You're close. It's a remake.
Is it The Fly?
It is The Fly.
Oh,
David
that was gonna
Cronenberg.
be my next guess.
Oh, sorry. All right. I guess I'm.
Because you know what? Because it was
off.
between the Fly, and I also had to I was mentally doing the math to try to remember when Invasion of the Body Snatchers came out.
That's
But that was
78.
much. Yeah, that was much. I was like, wait, that wasn't the 80s. So
Yeah.
But John, there was another remake science fiction movie in 1986, and it's an outer space sort of space sci-fi, and it's very tongue in cheek. And
I love it.
I love it too. Do you guys know what that one is too?
Isn't it Invaders from Mars?
It certainly is Invaders from Mars. It was Toby Hooper did that one, correct?
I love both of those movies. The
Yeah.
original and the remake are both awesome.
they're both they're both great.
Yeah, actually, we may have to do. We'll have to do a little bit, but the Kong and the Fly, I specifically want to like get people that are super into those two movies on here to talk. Like, I may ask the guys from Kaiju Transmissions if they want to do the Kong one. Actually, Kyle from Kaiju Transmissions would probably like to do the Fly one too if I asked him. So,
I mean, okay, so just so you full disclosure, Kyle likes King Kong Lives better than Kong 76.
I know.
And I never will.
That one has an anniversary this year too.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah,
We have a viewer who loves King Kong Lives on Collect All Monsters. He references it all the time, and I just said, I promised him I'd watch it. I couldn't sleep one night. It was on Tubi or something, and I couldn't get through it. It's absolutely one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
It's okay. I mean, it's
okay.
It's got Linda Hamilton.
Yeah, owning it in, and it is absolutely no.
So that's December 86 also. So we have Kong, December 76, and we have King Kong Lives. So we're going to do a double Kong.
I was going to say the Gen X Lounge Christmas extravaganza.
It's going to be two Kong movies.
It's going to be the De Laurentiis Kongs.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
That's good stuff right there.
The Kong 76, I remember after seeing the movie, we went to KB Toy and Hobby Shop in Ocean County Mall, and I bought one of those Ben Cooper rubber Kongs.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
That sort of corresponded with the movie. So that was kind of the beginning.
You still have it?
Oh, hell no. I probably burned it and probably buried in the sand at the beach.
In the sand, yeah.
Because I was a kid back then, you know? I mean,
yeah.
You didn't know the value of stuff back then. It wasn't.
No, I did not. You know, honestly, Bolo, I don't think that one's going to be worth much, even if I did have it. But
oh wow,
there are plenty of things that if I had now, I would be really stoked.
Absolutely,
it is what it is.
You'd be shocked at the childhood stuff you can find on eBay that you had and it's not very expensive. Shockingly, I had this. And I'll just think of like random weird toys from my childhood. They'll pop into my head for no reason whatsoever. For example, we had this dominoes set when I was a kid. And the dominoes were blue plastic dominoes with Disney character faces on them instead of the the dots to match up. And for whatever reason, it popped into my head while I was sitting at work one day, and I was like, I don't know why. Maybe I saw something in that shade of blue. I have no idea. But I just Googled Disney dominoes 1970s because that's probably when I got them. And they popped up and they were on eBay, and I bought a complete set in the box for like $6. Now, cool. Why did I do that? I don't know. They're sitting on my bar in my basement. Like,
because you remember them fondly, and they bring you back to a kinder, gentler time. That's that's why you bought them. And they were $6.
And they were $6.
I also were $36. Maybe you wouldn't have bought them. But.
Yeah, I wouldn't have bought them then. I also had
second guess.
Yeah.
I had a concept. No, it was an Old Maid game. The game Old Maid, a card game. But it was all Marvel superheroes, and the Old Maid was Doctor Doom. And the art on the cards was so awesome. And I found those on eBay too. And those don't go for very much either. They go for like $20 or so. And I'm debating buying that. Just to stick that on my bar too, because like my bar is just full of like all kinds of crap that I grew up with. So I'm thinking I might end up buying that at some point too. But you can never go back to your youth, but you can always buy it on eBay, apparently. So all right, let's do some news because we got some news. I got too many buttons, man. I can never find my buttons anymore. All right. Wouldn't be Gen X Lounge if we didn't start with some deaths.
When I'm dead, I want his family dead.
So, R.I.P. meme legend Chuck Norris passed away last week.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Hey, I've watched me being, a black belt in 2 different martial arts. I've watched many martial arts films. Chuck Norris is definitely is in my top 5 of, all time awesome 80s, kick-ass movies.
He was a legit
world champion,
a badass. Yeah. Not like he wasn't like your Van Dams and your Seagals that, while yes, they could beat me up.
Dude, I wouldn't even put Van Damme and Seagal in this. Seagal is a complete freaking like phony.
Yeah, Seagal's a hack.
Van Damme's actually is a great martial artist.
Yeah. But yeah, he had black belts. He had multiple black belts. He had a black belt in karate, taekwondo, tang sudo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and judo.
Yeah.
So he was a bad man.
And he competed. So he fought some tough guys in his era.
Yeah, and he was a friend of Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Who put him in The Way of the Dragon in 72. Just this, he put him in as one of the main, he was like one of the bad guys in that movie.
Yeah, he was the final boss, so to speak.
Yeah. He was also friends with Steve McQueen, who pushed him to continue acting, I guess. So he's I think his first like starring movie was Breaker Breaker, which have you ever seen that? Breaker Breaker is one of those movies I've only seen it once, and it was like 2 a.m. when I was for some reason I had insomnia and I couldn't sleep, and I was flipping channels and Breaker Breaker was on, and I watched all of it, and at one point he basically beats up like an entire town of people.
It's like watching the Jason Statham movie.
Yeah. But yeah, and then he was in the 80s is when he really like became like an actual like movie star, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All three Missing in Actions.
Yeah. He did that weird horror movie, Silent Rage. That's the horror movie one.
I thought it was Silent and the Terror. Is that what it's called?
I think that one's Silent Rage. It's the one where is it really like a horror movie? I don't know. It's like it's not his typical like Karate Man bleed on the outside and inside movie. It's more of And it was, I think it was, he did Lone Wolf McQuade. And then, like you said, the Missing in Action trilogies. He did Invasion USA. He did Delta Force.
Yep.
And then, of course, he was Walker Texas Ranger, which was, that is 100% high grade American cheese.
Yes, it is.
And at the height of his Walker Texas Ranger fame, he was the special enforcer in the rematch between the Undertaker and Yokozuna at the 1994 Survivor Series. And he put a boot right in Jeff Jarrett's face that caused him to do a headstand. It was kind of comical.
Yeah, that's right. He was also don't forget, he was a spokesperson for the Total Gym.
The Total?
Yeah.
The Total Gym.
And guess who has
you
one
had
of
one,
those?
didn't you, Bolo?
This guy. Oh, yes, I do have one.
Did it work?
Oh, yes, it does.
Your body weight and pulleys, right?
Yes,
and
it
you
does.
slide on that thing.
I train clients with it, to help people do pull-ups because keep in mind, not all of us can do pull-ups, but you can get on that Total Gym and go be on a slide, and guess what? It helps develop those muscles so you can eventually do a pull-up.
Dude, listen, there's assisted pull-ups in the gym are great, man. It's like,
dude, how many pull-ups can you do, Bolo? Because I know you can bench press like 400 pounds.
Yeah, essentially I weigh 306 right now, so me doing pull-ups, me doing pull-ups, I could probably squeeze out a solid 8.
Wow, that's
Can
great.
you really? Without unassisted?
Unassisted.
Jesus Christ.
And I
could
can
probably do 5, maybe.
I can do them front hand grip and reverse grip.
Huh. Well, good for you.
I haven't tried in so long. I don't even know. I used to be able to do like 5 or 6, but these days I'm 60 now. So you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think I'm maybe 3. I don't know.
Maybe I'll try tomorrow at the gym. I'm curious to see how many I can do. Because like a year and a half ago, I bench pressed like 315, but I still don't think I could do. And I weigh 190.
What?
Between 185 and 190 currently.
You light.
Yeah, I lost like 30 some pounds in it since
last year.
But I don't think I could do that many. But yeah, I don't know why I got off on that weird tangent. But anyway, yeah, and then of course, in like the 2000s, I think he was mostly known for the memes about Chuck Norris, of which there are many.
Endless. They're
endless memes, when Chuck Norris,
they're like the damn breadsticks at Olive Garden.
Yeah. Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups; he pushes the earth down.
Yeah,
things like that. So,
I actually saw one today that said doctors have cited that even though that Chuck Norris has passed away, he is going to make a full recovery and carry himself in his own casket. I was just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, so
I ain't kidding you, man.
R.I.P.
Keep coming.
And one of the things I have on the docket, not for tonight, probably next episode, I want to do a little spiel on separating the art from the artist, because there's a lot of that with the 80s, and Chuck Norris is one of those guys that I think, he in the grand scale of art from artist is not terrible, like some of the examples I have set aside, but he would definitely be, he's in the conversation a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's him, just a kid.
He's a fucking kid.
All right. Other news, don't fuck with Reacher.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was
FO.
Yeah.
Come on, Brian. You're not gonna wait. You're not gonna give love to Jonathan the Tortoise while we're talking about death?
I forgot. Jonathan the Tortoise, the oldest tortoise in captivity on Earth.
Oldest land animal on Earth. Was the oldest land animal on Earth.
No longer.
How old was he?
Was, yeah.
193 years old estimated.
Oh my
He's a
gosh.
fucking kid.
Just a fucking kid.
Jonathan was a real one.
He was a real one.
Rest in peace.
Pour one out for Jonathan. All right. Poor Jonathan, for real. That sucks.
He didn't look a day over 100 either. He looked great.
Right.
He looked good up to the end,
He did look good. But yeah, what the fuck was I saying before Jonathan? Jonathan the
Reacher.
Turtle.
Reacher.
Oh, yeah, Reacher.
Don't fuck with Reacher.
Don't fuck with Reacher. Yeah. So Reacher was in the news, and that story that just fell right out of the news, didn't it? But that was a huge story a week ago. Alan Richardson riding his early in the morning comes out. There's this video of Alan Richardson assaulting this man because apparently Alan Richardson was speeding through this man's development, and this poor homeowner had enough and went outside to confront him. And, of course, none of that's on the video. The only thing on the video is Alan Richardson, beating up on this man who, like most men, are much, much smaller than Alan Richardson. And then the next, and the video was suspicious from the jump because it's weird because Alan Richardson's bike was laying down in the street, which doesn't seem like a thing you would just lay your bike down in the street to beat up somebody. It seems more like maybe he fell off his bike or was pushed off his bike. So lo and behold, Alan Richardson was wearing a body cam, and the next day he released that footage, and it showed that he was doing a whopping 19 miles an hour through this man's development. When the guy belligerently pushed him, got in front of the motorcycle, Alan Richardson went over the handlebars, and it went downhill from there. But the guy, I don't know if he was drunk. At one point, Alan Richardson asks him if he's drunk.
He said, "Are you drinking?"
Yeah, because he kind of can't believe what a dipshit this guy's being, and the guy pushes him over, and Alan Richardson is, more than patient with this guy, honestly. All things considered, considering that he's with his two kids and the guy has knocked him off his motorcycle, and then when Alan Richardson tries to drive away, the guy knocks him off his motorcycle again. But yeah, then he does kick the shit out of him. Although even that, he goes easy on him, I feel like. So no charges were filed, and the guy, I think the guy was maybe going to try to pull the old GoFundMe trick. But even that has seemingly backfired. So, yeah. And another news. What was that?
They just like Reacher too much.
Yeah, and Reacher season 4 is on its way.
Yeah.
So there you go. Spider-Man sets the record for the most trailer views in 24 hours at 719 million. The next closest was Deadpool and Wolverine. The teaser trailer for that was at 365. So it almost doubled did double that trailer. And now it has become the first trailer ever to cross 1 billion views. So I think that movie is probably going to do good. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but seems like a good sign.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I hope it's good. I love Spider-Man, so I want to see Spider-Man movies do good.
I don't think there's any really bad ones so far. I mean, some are better than others, but they're all entertaining in their own way.
I still can't. I can't reevaluate Spider-Man 3. Just can't do it.
I mean,
it kind of hits that. Honestly, I like the Venom portrayal in that movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not going to get a fully fleshed out Secret Wars origin Venom type stuff, but for what they did and how that suit looked in Sam Raimi's, visual effects for how, that the webbing was kind of just, his face is out, but the webbing's still there. And he's the symbiote stuff that he's talking. I think it's fantastic. I really do.
So who do you guys think should be the next villain? Like, who do you want there to be? Like, who do you want to see represented as the villain
in this movie?
Well, this one or the next one. I mean, it didn't really show in the trailer who it is, or did it?
We have Scorpion.
I thought the rumor was that Savage Hulk comes back, and that's who
that's what I think is going to happen. Yeah, I think Savage Hulk will come back.
Okay,
which would be awesome.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I would like to see Scorpion. Scorpion would.
Well, he's in it, so
he's in it.
I just don't think he's the main villain.
He's not the main bad.
Yeah, which is a shame because he's an awesome villain. Hopefully he gets more than just like a scene in a montage of Spider-Man beating people up. I'm hoping that's not what we get for him, but I think that's a possibility. So, but I mean, dude, at this point, Spider-Man just is a no-fail property.
Yeah.
Like, dude, people people fucking love Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Spider-Man and Batman are like both just, unless the movie's so like, I mean, people like shit on the last Batman movie, but I mean that movie turned a profit. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Not
it did.
the last Batman movie, the last Michael Keaton Batman movie. Or not Michael Keaton, the last
Flash?
the last of that trilogy. Yeah, the
Flash?
original 4, Batman Returns. What is it? Forever.
Batman and Robin?
Batman and Robin, that one. Yeah. I mean, people shit on that movie and it is bad. But I mean, it still didn't flop, you know?
Okay.
You know what it is, guys? You know what it is? There's an audience out there that didn't really dive into the comic books. So these Spider-Man and Batman were accessible without reading the comics. Like,
they're like
a lot of fans. Yeah, they're universally known because people watch the Adam West Batman, so they have an inkling of what Batman's all about, and that's why I think the Keaton ones are so successful, because they kept it sort of tongue in cheek, like the Adam West series. And for me, I was never, believe it or not, I was never really a comic book guy, but I love the old Spider-Man cartoons, the Ralph Bakshi, going back to my Gen X roots, you know.
Yeah.
And I love that, you know, and a lot of these characters were sort of come from there as well. So it depends on the mass audiences who didn't see or didn't get into the comic books. That's why these are so successful, because you don't really need to be, you know, entrenched in that world so much. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. They have massive crossover appeal with just like regular.
Correct. Yeah, look, with like regular people. That and the same can be said for like Godzilla movies. You know, the ones that are the most, you know, popular with non-fan audiences are, you know, the ones that, you know, don't really do deep dives into the lore as much, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, there are certain characters that sort of like transcend like culture and like generations even too. Like Batman, Spider-Man is one. I think Superman, honestly,
Superman too. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, Superman, because Superman's been around for so long too.
But like Mickey Mouse, you know, Bugs Bunny. Those movies aren't necessarily like Bugs Bunny's not going to be $1 billion movie if they do a Bugs Bunny movie, but I'm saying that are instantly recognizable to people. You know, Godzilla, King Kong. But man, like Spider-Man and Batman movies just
they make money.
They make money regardless. Even if they're mediocre movies, they're going to make money.
What about that one that came out 10 years ago that didn't crack $1 billion and it had the two biggest superheroes that pretty much ever in it?
We talked about that movie a couple episodes ago, Dutch.
I know you did. I wasn't on that one.
We're not going to rehash it. When we were done that episode, I said we're never talking about this movie again. And God damn it, I mean it.
And look, that movie did turn a profit, even though it wasn't good.
Profit of like dollars after marketing and all that.
I don't think. But anyway, we're not talking about that movie. But yes, Spider-Man. I'm excited. Looks good. I think that is it for the news. I do happen to have, or do I? Or don't I? I might. Hang on. Where's my button?
Not gonna give any love to the Supergirl trailer?
We haven't gotten the trailers yet, though.
Oh, I thought we were just talking. What the hell were we?
We're just talking news. No, we were just talking about the news of the trailer. Say it was two different things. There's trailer news and then there's trailers.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Yeah. Good tune.
Dogman. Oh, David, is this your first Dogman? You ever been on for?
I think David got caught off guard by that.
I did get caught off guard by that, but you got to fill me in a little bit. What's
so there's so in the wonderful world of Reddit, there's a group called Dogman,
okay,
where people share their true life stories of meeting the cryptid known as Dogman.
Oh yes. I've heard this on your show. No, I wasn't on, but I've heard it.
You've heard it. Okay.
So, yes. Well, now I
got one. I'm sad that Quinn isn't here for it because he enjoys a good Dogman tale.
So it's like a cryptid, right? Like a
cryptid,
like a
cryptid? Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's a dog that walks like a man. Okay. So like a werewolf. Maybe.
Like the movie with Howie Mandel, Walk Like a Man, where he is also
he's raised by wolves.
Or no, yeah, that's right. We raised by wolves. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I forgot about that movie. That movie's ridiculous. Walk Like a Man.
I unironically love that movie.
The movie's pretty funny. Isn't there a scene where he's playing with slime and it's like, and some lady thinks it's like snot coming out of his nose or something crazy like that?
Yep.
Yeah. God damn, I haven't thought about that movie in fucking 40 years probably.
So
You're
what
welcome.
region of the country is Dogman from? Like where's
it kind of really depends.
It has its own.
Yeah, no,
like,
this
region.
Dogman doesn't seem to have one. It just seems to be wherever the people who are posting happen to run into Dogman.
Got
Which
it.
could be anywhere. This one, however, is called A Story. It's just a story from an acquaintance. So you know it's probably true. So a guy I once knew told me a story about his own personal Dogman sighting. He was a kid, probably in the 70s or 80s, and I believe he said Texas. So already, this is a very accurate story. He didn't tell me the exact town or city. He told me that there was a warning going out for disappearances around. Apparently, some folks had disappeared. One night, he was playing outside, waiting for his babysitter to get back from the store just down the road when he dropped the ball he was playing with and it rolled into an alley. Being a kid, he went to grab it, and when he saw something he described as very dog-like, but just wrong, with a patchy fur face that just didn't look right, like the face was stretched over a skull not meant for it, eating something that he said looked bloody. He thought it was just a sick dog until apparently it stood on two legs. He panicked and quickly began running. He said he heard it running behind him, but he didn't bother looking back, just barely managing to make it back into the house, closing and locking the door. Apparently, he heard it scratching and barking, and they said it sounded almost human. Personally, it sounds to me like he was just trying to tell me a spooky story about a sick dog, but he swore it was real no matter what, so I decided to share it. Maybe there's some truth to it. So that's the story. Now, the comments on the story are the real story of the story. So here are the top 3 comments on the story. First comment: nope, 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 all caps. Your friend is lucky to still be alive. That is not that is not, also in caps, not a dog man. I'm part native and I won't say anything else on the subject. All right, so the follow-up response.
Please tell me you continue to say something about the subject. Please.
The follow-up the follow-up response to that was somebody then saying, it was a skinwalker, was it not? Please just say yes or no. I don't mean to try to get you to talk about stuff you don't want to. The other guy says back, for safety's sake, I won't say anything else about the subject. Make of that what you will. So there you go. Was it a skinwalker?
Does Dogman or Skin, do they surveil people? Is that why he felt unsafe?
I don't. Maybe just talking about a skinwalker will make a skinwalker appear. I don't know.
Those who deny the existence of dogmen may be a dogman themselves.
Yeah.
That sounds possible. Yeah. That's geez, creepy.
I think
that's kind of creepy.
It's kind of something.
It's kind of something, yeah.
Bizarre.
Anyway, that's Dogman.
Hey Brian,
hey.
Just make a note.
You don't have bad news, do you?
No, I have great news. Next year is the 40th anniversary of Walk Like a Man.
Oh, all right.
2027, mark it.
All right, listeners. You have that to look forward to. If nothing else, even if this podcast stops tomorrow, we'll do a special episode for Walk Like a Man.
Okay.
All right, trailers.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Got quite a few trailers. I did not see the trailer for this because I don't care. But people were really up in arms about the wig that The Rock was wearing for the Moana live action remake. People were really upset about that wig because I guess it didn't look right. Like the whole movie doesn't look right to me, so whatever. But did anybody see that trailer?
I saw the trailer, and guess what? It's from what the animation is to what the wig is, it works. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Well, the animated hair is like some crazy like block of hair, like it. You know what I mean?
Isn't his body like all CGI too? So something just looked very.
It's a big muscle suit that he's in.
Why not
just like a suit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not just CGI the hair? Just CGI the hair then. You know why you can put him on like a dollar store wig. give the man the hair. Give them.
How about just stop doing these live action Disney things? That's
dude. Why do you think they do these?
I was gonna say
they don't make tons of money, do they? They make enough.
Dude, I think it's money laundering, dude. I think it's like an elaborate money laundering.
Aren't they getting worse? Like each time they do one, it's worse than the last.
I'm telling you, it's got to have something to do with money laundering. I just don't know how it works.
I love Disney, and I love the classic
I love Moana
animations. I love Moana too, the
Moana's
animation.
awesome,
but do we really need to see this?
Yeah, like we literally just got Moana 2. Now you're gonna give me a live action Moana? I was
gonna say, considering that the Moana franchise, such as it is, isn't even like 10 years old, and we're already making a live action remake.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Come on, Disney, let's get some original ideas up in here. Jesus, man, it's like enough already. You know, they're all like each one they do, and people are not stoked. Like there's a lot of critics about these things because they want it to be exactly well. There's two schools of thought. They either want it to be exactly like the animated, or they want it to be different, very different than the animated, and you can't have it both ways because no one's happy.
Yeah,
and usually it's no one's happy. Did anyone see that Snow White abomination?
No,
I did not watch.
Okay, I watched it.
Did you really? Why?
Because I wanted to see how bad it could possibly be. And I'll tell you why. Because when I was a little boy, the first movie I ever saw in the movie theater was Snow White. Just slow down. A re-release, not the original.
Well, yeah, I would hope not. Jesus Christ.
Yes. But no, it was an abomination. It was a wokeified, nonsensical, ridiculous, unnecessary piece of shit.
Oh,
sorry. And those are its good points, but no, it was just it was an abomination. And I love Gal Gadot.
You do?
I do.
I like her with every fiber.
Well, I don't like her that much after I've seen her in this role, but it was excruciating. And the fact that I got through it all the way, it's just that's an accomplishment in itself. So it was just so bad.
My daughter, bless her little heart, when she was really little, we had to turn Moana off because she was too upset because she didn't think the little girl should be playing by the ocean by herself.
Oh wow!
So she didn't make it very far. She did not fully. I don't think she watched that movie all the way through until she was like probably 8.
That's really funny because
and she still to this day is very afraid of the ocean.
Growing up at the Jersey Shore, my mom would always do that thing where you can't swim for like, she would say an hour. I know it's a half an hour after you've had lunch.
After eating, yes.
And you know what that came from? Because she wanted to read her damn book, not watch me in the water for an hour.
Well, people dude, my grandmother legitimately believed it because my grandparents had a pool, and dude, it was an above ground pool, dude, that we could stand up in, and the water would be up to my chin. And if we went in the house to have a snack, she would make us sit on the deck for half an hour before we got back in that pool. And you could literally stand up in the pool. Like at no point with the water, like it's so crazy. But
my mom came clean after all these years. She goes, I wanted to read my book for half an hour without being interrupted by you watching you not drown in the water. So in my world, that she didn't really believe it.
Yeah.
But so I think that was a huge part of that whole tale of don't go in the water after you've eaten lunch. So mommy can have a little bit of time without, watching.
I mean, maybe don't go like deep sea diving after a big lunch, but I think,
in the water at all.
Yeah, I think in the 48-inch above ground pool, you're probably all right.
Yeah, I think you'd be
unless you're only 36 inches tall, then you might have a problem. Yeah. But otherwise, I think you're okay.
Didn't SNL do a funny skit, like a little skit about that at one time? Like just a bunch of people drown in a pool, and the guy's like, "I know swimming. I've just."
Yeah, no, it sounds like an SNL.
That sounds really funny. Yeah. That sounds great. No.
Yeah. So it's funny. My daughter and her friend was over the other night. We were all having dinner together, and it sounded like a conversation like we would have about like Batman or Superman, but they were having a conversation about Disney princesses, and they're teenage girls, but they were talking about changing Disney princesses in the live action movies for no reason, and how it makes no sense, and how like I'm like, it's kind of funny because like that's how I would be about like Batman or like 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 why would you not make Ariel have red hair? Like everybody knows Ariel has red hair. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, like it's the same thing with like Batman or Superman. You know what I mean? Like we all have the same nerdy arguments. It's just
I would have loved to have listened in on that conversation. That sounds like
it was pretty interesting to just listen to talk about it. You know what I mean? They're like,
I wonder if they asked, is Princess Leia considered a Disney princess now?
Well, they were like, you wouldn't make like Mulan, right? You wouldn't make her like just a blonde white girl. Like, why would you do that to Mulan? Like, you know what I mean? They were like, hey,
so they were diving deep into it.
Yeah, they were like getting into it. Yeah, they were like, having a very serious conversation about this.
So get this: Disney now owns Rocky Horror Picture Show. So is Frankenfurter now a Disney princess?
Probably.
I mean, anybody who Leia, all these people, they consider Disney princesses now because.
Well, I will say that when we see Frankenfurter walking around Disneyland or Disney World,
then he's a Disney
then it would be a Disney princess. Yeah. Hey, not anytime soon. I dare say.
Not in Ron DeSantis' Florida.
Not related to him. Not related to him.
But in Gavin Newsom's California, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. And then we got the trailer for. I don't even know. Dude, I watched that trailer. I don't know what it's about. It looks very interesting. Backrooms. It's a horror movie, I guess, from A24 about a man who finds a mysterious back room where he works that seems to just go on forever. And Bolo, you look confused. Did you not see that trailer?
I'm sorry. Say again. Which trailer?
I'm not saying it again, Bolo. You need to pay attention. You need to pay attention, Bolo. Back rooms.
We can totally see the reflection in your glasses. You're watching other shit.
Yeah, you're playing Spider-Man on the PS5.
I was reading something.
You're reading strategies for Spider-Man on PS5. Yeah, so that movie Backrooms. It looks good. Is it good that I'll go see it in the theater? Probably not, but it looks pretty good. It's A24. They generally make solid stuff, I feel like. Then there's another horror movie that also doesn't explain a lot either. It's the Anne Hathaway, Ewan McGregor, the end of Oak Street, which something strange happens to their neighborhood. And at the end, it looks like there's a dinosaur.
Or a monster or something.
Or some kind of a monster chasing people down the street. That one looks
looked pretty that looked kind of bonkers.
Yeah, and I think that comes out next month, I think.
I think May. I think they said May.
Is it May?
So
okay.
I think it said May. So that looks to me like a hybrid of The Outer Limits and The Twilight Zone. To me, like a modern, like an updated version of those two, the love child of The Twilight Zone.
Yeah, like something happened to their neighborhood. Did it get transported somewhere? Did it get
good actors? I love Ewan McGregor and Hathaway. So I'm curious about that one. Of all the ones you showed, that one made me think the most. Like that's pretty interesting.
The one that I am most excited about by far was the Masters of the Universe trailer that we got.
That looked pretty good.
Which, man, I am just...
You're over the moon about that one.
Yeah, I'm just really happy. I mean, I thought
they're leaning in hard on what that whole universe is. My only problem still is the whole them going to Earth thing. I mean, we've seen that in the first interpretation. You know what I mean? And I get it's a different take and a different spin on why he's there and then he comes back. But, like, why can't we have a full-fledged He-Man movie right
just on Eternia, just on there? Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I kind of agree. It's kind of like a desperate ploy to, like, make it interesting. But at least it's a little bit better. I don't think it from what I get, he doesn't know that he's part of that world yet and he discovers it or
it looks like he understands that, or he has memories of something, but he can't quite place it. I don't know. It doesn't look like a lot. I would be shocked if more than the first like 25 minutes is on Earth. It looks like, I mean, based on the trailers, it looks like there's a lot of stuff on Eternia. I mean, it fits in with the lore. Like his mom is an Earthling, so her sending him back to Earth kind of makes sense. That's not how it was, obviously, in the original cartoon. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff in that trailer that is just like using the Masters of the Universe theme from the cartoon is awesome.
Absolutely.
Having Battle Cat as the MGM lion in the circle.
That was cool.
is
I
cool as
enjoyed that.
hell.
Yeah.
Where's Orko? Is Orko in this?
I don't know.
Man.
People are asking about Orko. I don't know if he's going to be in it. If he is, they're keeping him well.
We had Wildor, whatever that was, Billy Barty, but we want to see some Orko up in there because Orko's part of the deal. And let's just say it. Skeletor looks badass.
Skeletor looks great.
Badass.
Unfortunately, it's Jared Leto. Leto. Fuck that.
I think he's gonna pull it off. I think it's gonna be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
But
no matter what you think of him, I'm not a big fan either. But
he's completely covered up. That's
right.
The
wouldn't
best
know it
thing
was
about
him
it,
unless they said.
Yeah, which honestly, if this movie does good and there's a sequel, I bet you it'll be somebody else because the voice is not recognizable as his voice.
No, it's not.
At no point do you see the only thing I could see is if he's in a flashback before he turns into a skeleton man that you might see Jared Leto's face in this movie, but
So Brian, I have a question for you. Where did He-Man land in the ranking of the the cartoons? Like, where was He-Man? Like, was he high or low? Because that's kind of I was thinking about that when the trailer was on. It's like because He-Man,
it's funny because I still have.
You still have it there.
It's just sitting here.
You have the spreadsheet or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He-Man was originally just created to sell toys.
He-Man made it into the Final Four.
Really?
Shocking. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, He-Man. It was He-Man versus Super Friends in that bracket, and TMNT versus Star Blazers in the other bracket. Friends, and then it was Super Friends versus Star Blazers, and Star Blazers somehow won. Which is fine. I mean, it just should have been Transformers, but whatever. But yeah, it has the vehicles. He's riding in the Sky Sled. It has like Roton. It has Castle Grayskull. Looks like Castle Grayskull. Like all the characters look like the right characters, even as ridiculous as that seems. Like Trap Jaws, one of my favorite villains, and he looks so fucking cool. I'm just
and that kind of stuff is important when we watch these movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They should be, what they are, and again, lean in hard on that stuff because this is the stuff that we watched growing up and loved it then, and to get a live action interpretation, don't stray too far away from it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, Bolo. I agree with that,
Yeah.
And that's the mistake that a lot of these films do because they don't do enough to give us that nostalgia.
Yeah,
and that's why I have a problem with the MonsterVerse. There's no nostalgia, none. Zero.
Well, you've sort of seen that attitude with superhero movies finally changing because, like to your point, David, with a lot of these franchises, it almost seems like they, over the years, have attracted filmmakers who are almost embarrassed of why people like this stuff. So they try to make it, to use a cliche term, gritty and grounded and all that shit. And it's just like
or fix it.
That was one of the reasons why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons why I really liked James Gunn's Superman because he was like, we're going to embrace all the wacky shit.
Yeah.
You're going to have Crypto the Superdog.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it was awesome. It was and just to have it not even wink at the audience. It's played completely straight. Like, here we are. This is a world where flying fucking superpowered dogs exist and
unapologetic.
Yeah,
And no, I agree with that, both of you guys, because it's like that. I don't know if we're the minority, but I know that the core fans love that. And there's still a way, John, to do it. It could still be gritty and not be a parody or just thrown in there for some fan service. There's a way to do it. And I think Superman is a good example.
This movie looks like it was made by people who grew up watching and playing with the toys.
Yeah.
And
I agree with that.
But
I hope so.
But understanding that, if you go back and watch that cartoon, it's not good. You know what I mean? So we can't do that. We can't just do the cartoon. We have to do. But I think this movie, if it wasn't for Marvel and the just a general what comic book movies have done to
elevate the genres.
Well, it wouldn't. I think honestly, it would probably be let's do a gritty He-Man movie, and it would probably be but Guardians of the Galaxy and the Thor movies, which is what a lot of the aesthetics of this movie have. It looks
Showed that
like,
you could have fun.
says that you can do like a
have both.
sci-fi
You can do
fantasy movie and have it be colorful and have it be fun, but also have it be like badass. And that's what this looks like. So,
And updated, badass, updated, and a little bit gritty. And all of those can exist on the same plane. You know, it doesn't have to be one or the other.
Yeah,
right?
and it can still wink at you, and it can still
I like
say
the
like
winks.
Yeah,
the winks are great.
Yeah, it can be like, these characters are ridiculous. This is a blue man with spikes all over his body, and it's silly, but like, okay, but there he is, you know, and it's cool, and like that doesn't need to be explained, and it doesn't need to be. I'm so fucking excited.
By the way,
I'm glad we all feel the same way.
That is June 5th, and
by the way, Brian,
what's up?
Real quick. Next year is also the 40th anniversary of the Dolph Lundgren.
I know. Oh, believe me, I know. Yeah, that is
We're
June.
already planning for 2027.
That is June 5th. That is 4 days after my birthday. I think I am taking off that day to go see that movie. I have not taken off to see a movie. I don't know when the last time I took off to see a movie was, but I'm taking off to see that movie. And then lastly, in June, we got another trailer for Supergirl. Speaking of crypto, that is a heavily cryptoed trailer.
Oh, yes, it is.
And it honestly looks like whatever goes on with crypto is driving the story. So Dutch,
we're getting gunned. We're getting James Gunn. He's
what did you
making
think
us
of
love this dog like he made us love Rocket, a raccoon, and a tree.
Yeah.
He's getting us again,
James
just
Gunn
on the DC side.
Yeah, James Gunn is good with making us love animals. That's for sure.
Yes.
Well, good people just love animals. So
yeah. I'm not mad at him.
So one thing I do like about it is aesthetically, it's completely different from Superman, which I think is important because they're telling a different story. I liked the message from Superman in the beginning. That was kind of cool. Liked seeing more of Jason Momoa as Lobo. Just further reiterating that he was born to play that role. I'm excited. It's gonna be different than Superman, which like each of these movies should be its own kind of self-contained thing. And I think that's what James Gunn was saying from the beginning. He kind of wanted everything to feel like, yes, it's part of a whole universe, but each filmmaker gets to bring like their own sensibility to it. I'm kind of interested to see what's going on with the score because they've gone through 3 composers already. They initially hired Ramin Djawadi, who scored the first Iron Man movie, and I think he scored. I want to say he scored Game of Thrones as well. So, then they brought in Tom Holkenborg, aka Junkie XL, for like a week.
Yeah,
and then they fired him and. Oh God, I can't remember her name. The composer who's currently on it. I'm not familiar with her work, and like her name's escaping me right now. I'm pissed off because I was like actually fairly recently was like looking into like what she had done. But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how that portion of it goes. And for obvious reasons, I'm always just interested in the musical aspect of these things. But overall, I thought the trailer was cool. Like I'm excited for this movie. I'm glad that Supergirl gets gets to have her own film, and I hope that it's a success. I like where the DC universe is going so far.
Yeah.
That looked good. Yeah, I think Space Pirates are a little played out at this point, but I'll forgive it. She looks awesome in the costume. She looks awesome.
Yeah, she does.
She fits the part perfectly, I think. Yeah. Crypto is fucking adorable.
Yep.
Lobo looks great. It feels very James. I know James Gunn's not directing it, but it really feels James Gunny. That trailer with the needle drops and things feel very James Gunny, which is fine. James Gunn's aesthetic is a good aesthetic. So yeah, and that's June 26th.
It's a proven good aesthetic for those of us who like what we just mentioned. And I like this trend that both Bolo and John mentioned about being like its own movie. It doesn't have to be. Please don't just make a movie to set up the next one. Make a good movie. You can have hints of it, but let's get in. Let's keep this trend going so we have an awesome movie. And you give us like a little bit of a taste of what may or may not be coming. But I like that trend a lot. I always hated the okay, this movie is basically a commercial for the next one.
Yeah, and that was sort of the cool thing about her cameo at the end of Superman is like
it was perfect.
She shows up literally to serve the function of picking up the dog and leaving.
Yeah.
And she's like,
that's the way you do it. And maybe it doesn't mean there's another movie coming. It doesn't necessarily mean that we have to have one. There's nothing like tied to it. But
I'm assuming it's a pretty good assumption that Man of Tomorrow, which is coming out next year, is going to be Superman and Supergirl, and I guess Lex Luthor versus Brainiac. I don't know. I'm assuming Luthor is going to try and betray him at some point because that's fucking Lex Luthor.
What he does.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool, man. As a Superman fan, the way that I am, like, we had Superman, we have Supergirl, and then we have Man of Tomorrow coming out, and it's like, man, this is nice. 3 years in a row, I'm getting like Superman and Superman adjacent movies that I actually have enjoyed. I'm excited.
It's good.
Yeah.
For now.
Speaking of Lex Luthor and Superman, Miss Tessmacher passed away.
Oh, that's
right. Yeah.
Valerie Perrine.
Perrine. It's Perrine. Yeah.
Perrine. That was very sad because I thought she added so much to that series, and it's a shame that a lot of her stuff was jumbled up in Superman 2 because, well, I'm sure you guys talked about that whole thing with the directors and all that, but she was a very memorable part of that series, I think, and rest in peace.
She was incredible in Superman 1, and it's just like it's a weird thing that like in my lifetime and in my fandom, almost everybody from the movie was still alive, and now like the only people I think in the main cast who are still alive are Sarah Douglas and Jack O'Halloran, Non and Ursa, because Terrence Stamp just passed away.
Just passed away too. Yeah, recently. Yeah.
Well, now you've cursed them all, Dutch.
Margot Kidder's gone. Christopher Reeve, of course. It's like Gene Hackman.
What about Jimmy Olsen?
Oh, I'm sorry. Mark McClure is still alive. Yes,
he's probably still with us, but
was in.
Oh God, please, no Gen X Lounge jinx, please.
No. He was in Batman versus Superman.
Was he really?
He wasn't. He was in Justice League.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
He was in Justice League.
Wait a minute. Are we sure he wasn't in? Yeah. Okay, you're right because of I remember him had a.
Sure, he wasn't in Batman.
He was in the Justice League version where.
He was in both.
Yeah.
Okay. And he had lines in the Zack Snyder version.
Yeah, he had lines in the Justice League one as well.
I think, or I'm like, whatever. It's
who cares? This movie suck.
You're a fucking kid.
I actually like Zack Snyder's Justice League, but that's
me too.
Yeah, of course you did, Bolo.
Yes, I did.
I give it 3 Van Helsings. I liked it.
3 out of 10 Van Helsings.
3 out of 10 Van Helsings.
No. The Justice League gets a higher rating. The
4 out of 10
Van Helsings. Superman does not.
Right.
Even though I love parts of that movie.
I think a 2.5 to 3 hour cut of Justice League would have been okay. Brian's
Brian's getting disgusted.
Yeah, just move on.
Just so you know, Brian, this is how I felt when you guys would not stop talking about The Dark Knight Returns, and you would, and it was the never-ending fucking
Dark Knight Returns is.
And I'm sitting there like, what is the plan?
The Dark Knight Returns is like got cachet.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey, it's part of the show where we talk about shit we're watching or reading or playing or listening to or whatever. And David, you haven't been on here in a while, so anything of note that you've watched in movie-wise or TV-wise or anything like that you want to throw out there for the audience to check out?
There's so much stuff in the queue, guys, that I just have to catch up on. I just caught up on The Last of Us.
Okay.
And I thought it was great. Kind of took me by surprise. I'm not going to give any spoilers.
You can spoil it by this point.
Okay, I'm
pretty sure we spoiled it a while ago.
I did not see, Pedro's passing like that. I thought something was going to happen and he was going to make it, but we do get to see him in some flashbacks.
Incredible flashbacks.
Incredible flashbacks. I started watching and finished the new Game of Thrones. Sir Duncan, that's all that was
so
actually
good, dude.
Quite good,
Yeah.
and a little bit like on the comic side, like there's a lot of humor in that.
So good,
and that sort of inspired me to go back and start watching Game of Thrones from episode 1 again. And
oh wow.
And I turned to Keith. I said, "You know what? I fucking hate the Lannisters." It's like,
yeah,
but it's a great series. It is in my top 3 streaming shows of all time: 6 Feet Under, The Sopranos, and Game of Thrones. Those are my top 3 ever. And so that's pretty much it for me. And I'm debating what to watch next. Like, what's the next thing? I know I have to get back into Severance. I'm not caught up on that. And that one trailer, that A24 trailer, kind of gave me Severance vibes. When they fight like that, kind of like a different room. And
I've never seen Severance. I hear good things about it, but I've never seen it.
It's good, but apparently people like it more than I do. Like, I kind of lost steam a little bit. But it's good. It's interesting. It's thought provoking. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm watching.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bolo, how about you? Anything since the last episode that you?
I watched the movie Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man.
I've heard mixed things about that.
I need to see that. That is on my queue. That I need to watch.
Yeah.
Or do I?
Yeah. I mean, if you made the commitment to watch the series Peaky Blinders, you owe it to yourself to watch the final chapter of with the movie. My thoughts, I was a little disappointed because of what the buildup was to the film, but the film to me was a little bit of a letdown. Love Thomas Shelby, and he just it ended kind of on a sour note for me. But I do recommend seeing it if you're a fan of Peaky Blinders.
Cool.
I loved that show, and then I can't tell you what season. But at one point it just lost me. And like, it's rare for a show that I love as much as I loved that show when it first came out to just completely lose me, but it did. So yeah, but I've heard mixed things about the movie.
Yeah.
And you haven't swayed me to get back into it. So I'll just stay with I'll just keep it having lost me.
You're
That's fine.
okay. So Peaky Blinders is that movie I watched. The show that I'm watching, just finished Alex Cross season 2, which is absolutely fantastic. What else am I watching? I'm watching the Donnie Wahlberg spinoff of NYPD Blue. It's called Boston Blue.
There's an NYPD Blue spinoff?
Yeah, with Donnie
Really?
Wahlberg. Yeah, it's called Boston Blue. It's on Paramount Plus.
Bro, I loved NYPD Blue back in the day.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. It's a really good pickup from that series. I recommend that. What else am I watching? There was the Nicole Kidman Scarpetta. That series, highly recommend. Absolutely fantastic. Jamie Lee Curtis is great. Nicole Kidman is fantastic. I think it's Bobby Cannavale who's in it as well. He's great. I can't recommend this one enough. It's very good.
What the hell's it about? I haven't even heard of it.
It's a
movie or a show?
It's a series, 8 episodes.
It's a limited run, right? It's not a whole long. Is it? Are they going to have another season or?
They're halfway through filming season 2. It's about a doctor who had a case that like made her and then also potentially broke her because it was about a serial killer. And then the great thing about the show is they go back to their younger selves, and everybody who plays the younger selves have all those, the mannerisms of the older actor. So it's very good.
So the casting was right on, right? Perfect.
Absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely.
That's always a plus when they do that.
Yes. So I highly recommend checking out Scarpetta. Scarpetta. Jamie Lee Curtis and Nicole Kidman, Bobby Cannavale. Really good show.
Cool.
And I think that's about it. As far as video games, I'm bouncing back and forth between Spider-Man Remastered, Batman Arkham. The Batman Arkham series, I jump between all those games just to have a different vibe from each one. I'm playing also Warhammer, which is supposed to be a movie that Henry Cavill is going to be in eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Dutch?
Strangely enough, I've been on a Jack Lemmon kick lately. So, yeah. Like the other night, watched Days of Wine and Roses again.
Okay.
You've never seen that one?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Absolutely.
It's just not a movie that I would be like, I'm going to go back to that one. And
Well, like I said, and like I've been trying to like catch up. Like I was trying to catch up on like movies with him and Walter Matthau together that I haven't seen, which has only been like a few. Like I watched The Fortune Cookie for the first time, and I saw for the first time The Front Page, which I was like, this movie's great. I really love that.
where are
movie.
you seeing these? Are they just available?
So my best friend Rich has pretty much all of them on like physical media.
Okay,
And some of them are streaming as well. So yeah,
that's cool. I mean, sometimes it's good to go back and watch like
right now. So.
It is good. And Keith and I tried to do this thing. It kind of fell off a little bit. We tried to watch an old movie that neither one of us have seen, a vintage movie every Sunday night. And
that's actually a cool idea.
We were good for a while, and then we just kind of fell off. But
that's a cool idea.
Things like science fiction, like drama, romance, film noir, anything that neither one of us had seen before. And even sometimes a movie that I've seen that I really need him to see. Like he never saw the film To Kill a Mockingbird. He read the book, of course, but he never saw the film. So that's really something that all of us can kind of do if you're so inclined, because it's kind of an interesting thing, and it's only one day a week. And I want to say one thing that I forgot, and this is really important because I know we can have a conversation about it. I watched Begonia.
Oh, dude, we universally love that.
What the heck? I had to watch it twice because I'm like,
good, dude.
What?
Oh man,
no, I'm sorry. I can't believe I forgot that.
Movie.
But
Quinn does not love that movie.
Quinn did love it.
Oh wait, who? Did?
Quinn recommended it. Yeah.
Wait, never mind. I'm sorry, Quinn. If you're listening,
you're thinking of One Battle After Another.
Oh, that's right.
I like that too.
I like it too. But Begonia gets the Gen X Lounge seal of approval.
Wow. How many Van Helsings is the most?
10 is the most.
Yeah, I think
I gave it a 9.
On the second watch, I'm definitely going to give it a 10 because I base a lot of my critiques on do I think about it after the fact. Boy, did I think about this after the fact.
Fucking great,
what
dude.
the hell, man?
It's so good.
It's just so good.
It's so fucking good.
And that song stuck in my head for like 3 days. Where have all the flowers gone? I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. But anyway, yeah. So sorry. I didn't
it's good. No, it's good.
I forgot that was something that stayed with me.
Yeah.
And clearly not enough to mention it initially, but it came back.
Dude, that movie's fucking awesome.
Yeah. All right.
I have a few to mention that I think probably that we've all been watching, so I'll save them to the end. But I did watch. I want to say it's fairly new. One of the guys I work with told me about it on HBO Max, the Fukushima documentary.
Oh, I want to see that so bad. I've been meaning to watch it.
Yeah, same.
Definitely meaning to watch that.
It's really good. Definitely worth a watch. It's a documentary. It's not like in the style of Chernobyl, the HBO show. It's just an hour and a half. Very good. It's almost deranged that I'm about to say this, but it really put Shin Godzilla
in perspective,
in a very interesting perspective, because there's things in this documentary that I'm like, holy shit. Like with the fire trucks and the way the fire trucks are using the big ladders to spray into the reactor. I'm like, dude, I'm like, dude, they just straight up did that in Shin Godzilla when they're spraying that shit into his mouth. Like, it's very, like, I know everybody's always like, oh, it's all about the Fukushima disaster and blah, blah, blah. Dude, it really put it in perspective.
No, it really is. It's a complete metaphor for the Fukushima disaster.
Yeah, I mean, it was
at the time. It was pretty obvious. Yeah.
Yeah. But having not lived it, because I'm not Japanese, and having not done more than reading up on what had actually happened, which was, okay, there's an earthquake, there's a tidal wave, the reactor almost like, but watching it in context and watching the footage of the way and just it's fucking terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And it's like, it wasn't made for us. That was made for the Japanese people who experienced it.
Shin Godzilla,
Sure.
I
mean, and as much as I appreciate it and I understand it, and I think it needed to be made, it's not a go-to for me. I'm sorry. I don't watch it. Like, it's not on a rotation.
It is 10 years old though.
10 years old this year, but we will not do a retrospective on.
No, it's just there's I
we
get
will.
it, and I understand the parody of the endless red tape meetings and
the bureaucracy bullshit,
and mishandled bureaucracy. But dear God, let's see some monster action just a little bit more. But that's fine. I don't need to see it. It wasn't meant for me. But I get it.
We will do a retrospective on Coffee and Kaiju on that.
And people, like when I dragged Keith to see it, when it came out in the movie theaters in the U.S., I looked at him and I said, "So what did you think?" And he's like, "I think I never want to see that again." So,
wow.
Yeah, that's pretty emphatic. That was, no. Mm-mm.
It's, So,
I've hosted 5 screenings of that movie when it came out.
I know. You're a fucking lunatic. I also watched Crime 101, which I think I recommended in the Gen X Lounge chat to you guys. That is it's the heist movie. It's got Chris Hemsworth. It's got Mark Ruffalo. It's got Halle Berry. It's got Nick Nolte. It is excellent. It's also got Barry Keegan. Yes. Fucking great, man. Liked it a lot. I heard mixed things about it. I really, really liked it. I'm a sucker for a good heist movie. And this is a very good heist movie. I really, really liked it. Highly recommend it. I think on my Letterboxd, let me check my Letterboxd. I think I gave it a 7 or an 8 out of 10. Letterboxd only does up to 5 stars, but I can extrapolate it, because I can math. I can do math.
He's mathing.
I can math it up. I'm mathing it up. I'm mathing it up, bro. What the hell, man? What? Oh, here it is, 2026. I gave Crime 101 4. So I gave it an 8 out of 10. It's really good. Really good. Also saw, based on Quinn's recommendation, 28 Years Later. Fucking fantastic. Shockingly good. Has anybody else seen it other than Quinn? It sucks he's not on.
No, but I want to. It's on
dude,
my.
It is really good. Really, really not what you expect going in. It tells a story that takes place in that world, but it isn't a story necessarily about zombies and trying to survive zombies. It's really good. The last act is incredibly touching, and it's just really well done. I'm going to watch the Bone Temple next. Brandy and me watched it, and when it was over, she was like, "That was not what I expected, and it was way better than I had thought it was going to be. It was really, really good." So I would highly recommend everybody watch that one.
I'll elevate it on the queue. I'll
it's really good.
Okay. Right on.
I liked it a lot.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, dude, honestly, like it's worth watching. I would give that an 8 out of 10 also. And then Daredevil. Anybody watch the first episode other than me?
Yes, sir.
All right, now there's 2 more out. I have not watched them. They both dropped last night. Dutch, have you watched it?
I didn't get to watch it.
No? Okay.
I haven't even watched an episode of Monarch season 2 yet. I'm like way behind on that.
Okay.
I was just going to ask if any of you guys started seeing that.
I haven't. I'm going to talk about it in a second. Daredevil,
mixed feelings about that one.
What'd you think, Bolo? Without messing it up for Dutch or David.
I'm not going to mess it up for Dutch. I really enjoyed. I had to go back and watch episode. Like I was into the first season. I had to catch up from there. So
Oh, okay.
I had an opportunity to binge and get it all done. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So
Yeah, I
I
like it a
recommend
lot.
it. Yeah, please get into it, brother.
It's a bit of a time jump, it feels like, from the end of the episode, the last season, but
Yes.
it does not waste any time.
Nope.
It's obvious that this is the story they probably should have been telling from the get-go. Yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to the next two. And when that wraps up, we'll just do a whole episode, a whole season rundown. One of my cats upstairs is running back and forth like an absolute lunatic. And then Monarch. David, you're not watching Monarch, right?
No, but here's the thing. A lot of people say that even if you're not a MonsterVerse fan, there's things about this series that are really kind of cool and that are worth watching regardless of my opinion of the films. So I think eventually what I'm going to do is just go back to the first season and watch it through and then pick up on this, because people swear they're like, there's a lot of things that you may really like in this series. So I don't know. I can't dog on it until I've seen it.
It's so good that it makes the last two movies, especially the last movie, worse.
Well, that's a low bar, Brian. I mean,
no, I'm saying it makes them
that is
worse.
like the lowest bar ever.
Yeah, but no, you're not understanding. You're not understanding what I'm saying, though. I'm saying that the quality of the show and the world building that the show is doing make the movies even shittier than they are, because it's like the movies exist in a whole different world.
That's
from the
exactly
show.
what I was trying to say. Yeah, and that's why.
It's odd that the tone of the show is so different, especially from the last movie. The first two movies I have problems with, but at the end of the day, they're semi-serious monster movies. Even if you have issues, and I know you have issues, I'm just saying in general, even if I have an issue with those movies, which I do, they're not perfect, but they're okay. They're acceptable giant monster movies. I can see where those movies, and Skull Island, I can see where those three movies, I can see where those three movies fit into this show. I can kind of see where the first Godzilla and Kong movie fit in. I cannot see in any way, shape, or form how that last Godzilla and Kong movie fit into the show. And from what I've heard about this next movie, it sounds even more ridiculous. This show, it's shockingly good. The monster stuff is cool. Kong is awesome in it. Godzilla hasn't appeared yet. It looks like he's got a nice part in the next episode. The new monster's super cool. The characters are cool. I mean, people have issues with because there's drama and family drama and generational family drama, but that's what the show's about. And there was, and I'm not going to spoil it, but the end of the last episode made me cry. Like, I'm not like saying I sat on my couch. I'm not saying I sat on my couch and was choked up. I'm saying I sat on my couch and had tears coming out of my eyes.
You were moved. You were moved.
Yeah. And I was like, I cannot believe that I'm watching this on Saturday morning. This fucking show about Godzilla and King Kong. You know what I mean? And this emotionally invested in what is happening right now.
But Godzilla's hardly in it. It's not really about Godzilla, right? That's the thing.
It's kind of like, I don't want to say X-Files, but like it's just kind of, it's set in that world, but they're not the focus of the world. Monarch is the focus of that world.
Exactly.
And it's good. I mean, Kurt Russell's fucking great. I mean, Kurt Russell's never been bad in anything.
I love Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Come on.
His kid is fucking great. Wyatt Russell's great in it. I like it a lot.
Isn't the actress from the last from
Shogun?
Shogun,
and
look, I love
Anna Salai.
Yeah, and look, her character fucking sucks.
Okay.
And that's fine. But people are like, blah, blah, blah. But like, she's playing the character. She's good. She's a great actress. The person she's playing is just a shitty person.
What
I mean? And that's fine.
I got that from Kiersey Clemens in the first season. I was like, "What are we supposed to root for these people? Like they double cross each other?"
Which one is she?
What the hell was her character's name in the first season?
Is she the one who works for Apex? She's
now I'm like now I feel like my memory is like no, it was Kiersey Clemens' character. I don't remember. Did she work for Apex? I thought the run. She was a runaway. She was in Japan.
Okay, yeah. She's not a great person here. She's probably better this season. All in all, she's not great either, but she's not bad. Like you said, she's May. She plays May. Mary Yamamoto, I think that's how you say her first name, Mary, who plays Keiko. Fucking dude, she's incredible. So yeah, I really like it. I really like it a lot. And I think those are the only. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. So,
all right, guys, have a good night, everybody.
We can't be done yet because we haven't gone.
Back in the day.
I don't have a lot for back in the day, but I do have.
Hello again, and welcome to American Top 40. My
there's old
name's Casey
Kasem.
Kasem, and we're about to count down the 40 biggest hits in the USA.
All right. 40 biggest hits in the USA. We're not counting down 40. We're counting down 10. And we're counting down the top 10 singles for the week of April 1st, 1976.
Man.
So this is in your wheelhouse, David. Although, Bolo, I feel like you might know some of these too. I knew a few.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Getting ready to go to the Bicentennial in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's right,
back in
baby.
76.
Yeah. All right. Dutch, you've probably heard a few. Number 10.
Oh, yeah, man.
That is David Bowie.
Little
Yes,
Bowie.
it
actually.
is.
Golden Years. Number 9. This is a song I did not know.
Oh, Bay City Rollers, right?
You're correct.
I know this one. Oh, yeah.
That is Money Honey.
Honey, Honey.
By the Bay City Rollers, a band I have
do
heard
know
of.
that one.
And,
Yes.
Yeah, I'd never heard that song. Everybody knows number 8. It's played at probably every wedding and or big party. Anybody want to take a guess at what it is?
Well, it's not YMCA, is it?
No.
That's a little bit later.
You
Cindy
ready?
Lauper.
Cindy Lauper? Is that what you just said? Yes, these girls just want to have fun. Here it is.
Oh, there you go.
I never heard this at a wedding, but I would like to.
No, I feel like this is like
Frankie
your
Valli in the
typical-
Four Seasons,
I
baby.
never need to hear that song again.
I feel like that's your typical like we're having a big party.
Come on. You don't like Frankie Valli in the Four
Yeah.
Seasons?
I love Frankie Valli, but then
But not that
to
song.
Brian's point, I've heard that song way too many times.
Yeah,
Well, it actually goes back to like long ago when I was a bartender and like every goddamn cover band in the fucking
Would play
world had that in its fucking set, and I was just like, stop.
You know what's really sad about Frankie Valli? He's like in
He's
his
still out there.
90s, and
Yeah.
they prop him up, and he doesn't.
Dude,
it's like Weekend at Bernie's on stage.
dude,
It's
it's fucking
terrible.
creepy.
It's
Have you
elder
seen the
abuse.
videos
I
of it?
have. It's terrible.
He looks like
It's
a goddamn He looks like an animatronic from the Hall of Presidents.
It's Weekend at Bernie's on stage.
Yeah, it's fucking
terrible.
weird, dude.
That's weird.
It's so
Just,
fucking weird.
just let him chill, man.
Yeah.
God damn it. Bums me out.
It-
Anyway.
It looks terrible, dude. All right, number 7 is a song we also all know.
Oh yeah.
That is Dream On by Aerosmith. You know, I always thought it was interesting how different his voice sounds on that song. But like if you listen to that album, his voice is so different on that album than what his voice was when they blew up in the 80s.
Almost like he was 50 years younger.
Well, no, because this is 76. And if you're saying, let's say they blew up around 86, it's 10 years. But I mean, it's just, he sings with almost a completely different tone and their music is different. It's more like bluesy rock, I think, than whatever. But I feel like they kind of got lumped in with hair metal in the 80s a little bit.
Yeah, but if you listen to Sweet Emotion, that's pretty much stock Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Really quick, Brian, because you were mentioning Frankie Valli.
Oh,
Remember him and the Four Seasons have a song called "Walk Like a Man."
Yes,
They
from
do.
that movie, Walk Like a Man.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, we can get how many references.
Also
to that.
featured in Mrs. Doubtfire too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Mrs. Doubtfire. Anyway,
Walk Like a Man, God damn it. All right. What number was that? That was number 7. So at number 6, coming in at number 6. Now, this fucking song. I have not thought about this song probably since I was 8 years old. This song is now, because when I put this list together, I didn't know what it was. I was like, I don't know what this song is. As soon as I heard it, I knew what it was. It's been stuck in my head all fucking day. That is
always like this song. I guess the writing was on the wall for me, right back
good
then.
Song, man. Right back where we started from. And who, do you know anybody know who sings it?
Marilyn McCoo.
No,
Right? It's not.
Maxine Nightingale.
Oh, Maxine Nightingale. Oh, for crying out loud! I should have known that. Oh well. Okay.
Here's number 5.
Mary J. Blige did a remake of this.
You are
Right.
correct.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bolo, you are correct. Mary J. Blige did do a remake of it. I found that out today when I was searching for the original. That is Sweet Thing, Rufus
Chaka Khan?
featuring Chaka Khan.
Boom.
All right, number 4. Number 4. Here's another one everybody knows. This is another actually pretty solid tune.
As it warms your face, you can't hold back. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. And you'll know what I mean. It's the season.
That is Let Your Love
70s
Flow.
music. I love
that's
that.
The Bellamy
Great
Brothers.
Great
Bellamy
And
Brothers.
70s songs, pop had a decidedly country vibe for like a couple of years, like around 76, 77. Like they all had that sort of like, little country-esque vibe to them, which kind of worked. Kind of a little crossover action going.
Yeah. Number 3. When I was a little kid, man, I loved these guys.
You used to call me Angel Face.
Oh.
You used to call me Angel Face. You used to help me through the night. Make me feel alright. Now all I have is tears.
Who's that?
That's the captain, Antonio, baby.
That's right. I can almost see her. I've never seen her singing that song live, but I picture her with one of those like super thin microphones that like
Totally. And
she holds it like down by her stomach, but it
Dorothy Hamill haircut, and the sad thing is their whole vibe was sold on them being such in love, and then they ended up like hating each other.
Yeah.
as it happens in life sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
It does.
Actually, why Quinn's not here because he decided he hates us all.
That's correct.
He said it's all been a big ruse.
Yeah.
All right, number 2. Everybody knows this one.
Flim Flam does.
I believe you can get me through the night.
His is the dulcet tones of Gary Wright.
Gary Wright. Yeah.
Dreamweaver. Number 2. Number 1, a song I have never heard of. I had never heard of it till today, and
Number 1 hit you never heard of?
Number 1 song of the week. It was number 1 for 4 straight weeks in April. Somebody's going to recognize it.
You dance so fine, and you're right on time.
Amen.
Girl, you ought to be on TV on Soul Train. When you get the groove, there ain't no stopping.
Anybody?
I should know this, but I don't know it. I recognize the group, but I don't know it.
That is Disco Lady.
Oh, because you chose a different part of the song. If you would have played the Disco Lady part, I would have got it.
Oh, my bad. Disco Lady by Johnny Taylor. Like I said, number 1 in April 1976. It was his first. It was the first number 1 hit with the word disco in the title.
Oh boy, 76. That's right. Yeah.
Song features 4 members of Parliament Funkadelic, and Bootsy Collins plays bass.
Well,
It was the first single off of his album Eargasm, which was released in March 1976, peaked at number 5. And the second single off that album was called Somebody's Getting It.
yeah,
So
the 70s were wild. They were wild.
So there you go. That is your top 10 of 1976. Bolo, your power went out, huh? What's going on? You having a hell of a storm? You're back on now?
Again. Yep.
For the year ending 1976. If these trends continue, hey.
Your fish are dead.
Yeah, I know. I can't get them out of there.
Sorry, I had to bring Disco Stew into it. He mentioned 1976.
Disco Stew doesn't advertise.
So damn, 76. I was 11.
Whew, I was 2.
I was 11 in 76. I remember my parents schlepping us to Philadelphia to do the bicentennial parade and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
and
How about you, Bolo? How old were you in 76?
76, I was 6.
All right. And Dutch, you were -10.
I was sperm at that point.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe, probably not even. Not yet.
Yeah. I mean, I was 8 years off, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, I think that is the show.
One
David,
thing, Brian.
Uh-oh, more bad news.
No, actually, good news. We got flim-flammed. Apparently, Jonathan the Tortoise is alive and well.
Wait,
Jonathan
what?
the Tortoise is alive.
It was an April
well.
Fool's gag, but it was picked up by like BBC and like major news outlets.
What kind of sick joke do we?
Evidently, as far as I can tell, Jonathan the Tortoise has actually been upgraded to alive. So that's good news.
Unbelievable.
What a screwed up April Fools.
Yeah.
Come on. I was all sad now.
Yeah,
that's
funny
that's
jokes,
not
not
good. That's not a
sad
good
jokes.
one. Yeah.
And like I'm usually good with like making sure like I'm like questioning everything that I see and read today. But like I said, several actual news outlets picked that up. That's why I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
On the internet today, people were really low key with their April Fool's nonsense. I didn't see
People
anything.
are tired, man. People are
they're
tired.
They're
The world is full of nonsense and foolishness. I don't need a day specifically about it.
You know what?
I have enough foolishness every time I open
You're
the
not
internet.
wrong. You are not wrong.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
And we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, God Almighty, I'm done with the foolishness. I've had it.
I'm still old enough to get drafted pretty soon. So
Yeah, well, good thing you got trench
Damn.
foot.
Oh God.
hey, listen, we know that's the path out of it.
Yeah.
So
You have burn spurs, don't you? Come on.
burn spurs,
Burn spurs.
Burn
Burn
spurs.
burrs.
Burn burrs. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, bone spurs are probably the one thing I don't have a
Yeah.
problem
Well,
in my feet with.
you probably have something, enlarged prostate or something.
No,
Something's
got my PSAs checked in my last blood work. They're fucking great.
Oh,
But-
all right. You're on the roll.
Well, yeah, because
You're gonna be a great soldier.
I'm doing it because prostate problems run in my family, and my dad had prostate cancer, so I ain't fucking around with it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're going to be a brigadier general in the fucking upcoming oil wars. All right.
On that note,
On that note, that's the show. Thanks for listening. Please leave a 5-star review on the podcast app of your choice. And if you really like the show, you could be really cool and tell one friend to listen to it, and maybe they'll tell a friend, and then we'll just math. Anyway, that's it. Goodbye.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on, David. Thank you.
Pleasure, buddy.
if I get drafted, I'll reg you guys every day.
Yeah.